Hi, and my name is Kieran. I'm from Woodruff School, which is in Lyme Regis, and in February 2013, 16 students from years 9 to 12 came together to learn recording, research and interviewing skills so that we could record stories with older people from the town about their memories of growing up and working in Lyme Regis. Maisie, Ellie, Rory and Ruth from year 10, and Polly, Brianna and myself, Kieran, from year 12, interviewed David Cozens. David was keen to talk about his memories from Lyme Regis Boys Club, the landslip that happened in the 1960s, his love for the town's cinema, and his thoughts and feelings about our very own Woodruff School. During the 1950s, most teenage boys from the town joined the Boys Club. David told Maisie, Ellie, Rory and Ruth about why the club was so important to him and his friends.
This picture here is of the old Lyme Regis Youth Club, pre-1950, probably late 40s, so you'll see a very wide age group of people. That was a thriving youth club. The Boys Club developed from that later on in life, and there are some of the people, and that's the sort of thing they got up to. In the old Woodmead halls, look how many get together and run a dance. Look at that.
We wanted to ask you about the Boys Club, which you're a part of.
Okay, so
what was the Boys Club like in the 1950s in Lyme?
The Boys Club was a vital part, really, of the social life of Lyme Regis for the young people. Bear in mind, it's the 50s, not too much money about, not too many opportunities, but through the National and the County Association, we could meet regularly, we could have friendships. There were boys who'd never been to Weymouth even. Now we would take part in the sports in Weymouth. And you might find that hard to believe, never been to Weymouth. One of the great achievements, I believe, during those days was the fact that much of the activities of the youth work, the funding came from the Junior Leaders Regiment at Bovington Army. We took a team there once, and they always used to win the sports. But we went and we beat them. We won that. That was tremendous. There were write-ups in the paper. It was brilliant. And then when we got into our club and had an art exhibition, not many of the public showed up, and we complained about it. So the BBC came down and did a programme and showed everybody what we'd done. We had boys who went gliding. We had boys who went the River Wye on the 100-mile canoe test. Opportunities they would never have had they not been in a boys' club. I also remember one night we had a boy in the club who liked cooking, so we decided that we'd do a meal for the committee of management, and the boys were waiters, and this lad cooked a meal. But what he did, he made a trifle, but he put a great deal of sherry in this trifle, and the president of the management committee was a woman called Mrs. Beatrice Staples, who was the first woman mayor of the town, but she was also a big religious Plymouth Brethren, never touched a drop in her life. Well, she was squiffed by the end of the evening, and I thought the boys thought that was a great achievement. But and finally, just to prove we did do something, this was one of the magazines we used to bring out in the Boys Club, you see. We used to bring this up. I think that would be about 1959, about. Support Lyme Regatta, there's... Yeah. Some of this the kids wrote, which is not 100% accurate, but you gave them the opportunity to do that, you see, that's all part of the learning. But this bloke here, there's the bloke who played for England, sport. He
Is there anything you're especially proud of that you did while you were there?
Oh, that's a difficult one. What am I especially proud of? Well, yeah, I'm pretty proud of the fact that we ran a little magazine when I was there, and we've had some good chaps come on from that, and one of them, a bloke called Geoffrey Baker, went on to become Sir Paul McCartney's personal assistant, and he still lives around here. But yeah, I think the little magazine was something I appreciated. I'm very proud of the fact that I can get boys or young people to turn out to do things. I remember one Boxing Day I organised the Great Bed Trek. We got Miss Lyme Regis, the beauty queen. We got a bed from the hospital. We put this girl in the bed, and we had relays teams to push that girl to Exeter on Boxing Day. Now, we did that, but we raised money because we ran a draw to see who would get the nearest, how quickly we would do it. And we raised a lot of money, but that was quite exciting. But I could get 30 or 40 kids out to do that on a Boxing Day. I'm very proud of that, the fact that they would do that.
And in comparison, what's changed now in youth clubs, do you think?
Well, I would be a poor boys club leader though, actually, because it's changed so much for my day. In my day, again, as they didn't have a great deal, you made your own fun. The expectation wasn't there, and everything was an adventure, everything was great, everything was appreciated. Now, of course, there are so many more opportunities, and I think conventional boys clubs and youth clubs, clubs as I know them, there are very few. They don't exist now. I mean, you get clubs which operate for different purposes.